Welcome to the final race of the first season of color racing. Today we are at Homestead. There are 6 cars that came in the championship: magenta, purple, yellow, brown, tan, and lime. Wait, it's only 7, 6. Yeah, it's 6. It's a lot harder for those back 4 to win. Magenta and purple for a 1 point difference, with magenta at 136 points and purple at 135. You can get a maximum of 25 points on the leader. So yellow is back 8 points, brown is back 12 points. Tan is like 19 and lime is back 20, so tan and lime are having probably a hard time. Yellow has a decent chance that they can dominate the race, and magenta doesn't do good, but magenta, as you can see, is way at front. Starting order is lime in first, magenta in second, light gray third, black fourth, blue fifth, light pink sixth, yellow seventh, brown eighth, flame ninth, light blue 10th, green 11th, dark gray 12th, orange 13th, cyan 14th, yellow 15th, purple 16th, and 17th, red 18th, maroon 19th, and navy 20th. Both gonna need a really good day here. Is starting second place, so they're starting way back. So that'll give purple a big disadvantage going to the first lap already. There's 27 laps. They'll a pit stop around lap 20. Unless there's a caution earlier, they might pit then. But facing green, stop around lap 20. Engines are fired. Car pulls out. Good to go green. If they finish how they do right now, I believe magenta will get the championship as they're second place. They'll give them 19 points. I mean, if line does get 26, line's too far back. Purple going to the outside. Oh yeah, they can catch a tiny bit there. They go to the green. Lime's gonna lead him to the green. The final race at Homestead to determine the championship. Just has had the lead for quite a while. They're gonna be the favorite here as they have won both 1.5 mile tracks, Kansas and Chicagoland. So once again, the 1.5 mile track, as they fall back to third already, as the outside lane is not as good early on. Lime pulls out to the early lead, in front of light gray and magenta. If magenta can get to the lead at some point and lead a lap, I'll give them a better chance at winning, as look at those 3 extra bonus points. Light pink goes to the outside there is yellow, driving down to make it 3 wide. They need to make stuff happen here. They want to win the championship. And lime looks like they're going to lead lap 1. Looks like we're going to really blow up here. Lime is in act, going to lead lap 1 at Homestead. Magenta back to second now. Looks like they're going to fall to third here, unless they can get around for the corner. As blue looks like they're going to try to train around them as well. Magenta's still in the back of the pack. Now we check to purple. Purple was really good at Martinsville and Michigan, where the 2 races that they won. Michigan's a 2 mile track, I believe, maybe a bit bigger than 2 miles. Then Martinsville, of course, is a short track. So they haven't really been that well at 1.5 miles. Nick Purple has won 2 of the last 4 races currently. Of course, one of them being Talladega, and the other one that they lost was Bristol Night. Yellow continues to move up the pack here as Lime continuing to the lead. Lime is actually eligible for the championship, but it will take a lot of luck as they need magenta and purple to finish in the back. Purple moved him a few spots already. Meanwhile, yellow's now up to 4th. It just seems to kind of like slowing down this group behind them as enough here. Way back in the pack, purple is now ahead of 4 or 5 other cars, including tan, who is in the race of the championship. A bit more likely than lime, but not by much. As yellow up to 3rd now, looking to be able to possibly get by magenta here for 2nd. Yellow seems to be showing a decent amount of speed here, but magenta now has caught up to lime. Are they going to try to make him pass the lead here? Who got the lap lead there? 102 is Lime. I think it's gonna be Lime here, led that lap. We're just getting a nice shove from Gray. Up into the lead. Now go 3 over behind them for 5th. Light blue, blue, and brown. Battle lead here. If Magenta can lead a lap, that'll be huge, as they'll be guaranteed to put up at least to 140. Of course, every car that's eligible can reach 140 or 140 points, but it'll make it a lot harder for guys like Lime. Sadly, they're not leading this lap for Magenta here. Purple continues to move up the pack, it looks like. They're not trying to face Orange. Lime continues to lead. Yellow seems to have slowed down, and they are now going to be stuck in 4th for all here. Light gray's pressure on Magenta has ended. The Yellows have to hope with that pit stop that, well, the pit stop at least, that Magenta does not lead in laps. A good strategy for some of these other cars who, well, there's actually 2 good strategies here. If you need to lead laps and get 3 extra points, you can do that. But a better idea would be staying out as well. Staying out would usually lead laps. As Magenta here now going for the lead. This is going to be huge. Magenta, the lead. They're going to lead a lap here at Homestead. They're going to give them 3 extra points. I'll put a lot of pressure on Yellow now, as they need to do really well. The ability to win is now going to be a lot harder. The ability to get the chance is now going to be a lot harder to take away from Magenta. Once again, just dominated the 1.5 tracks. And by dominated, I mean they led a total of 6 laps and won both races. We got like pink dominated Kansas and green dominated Chicagoland. Just Magenta ended up stealing both away. Really, the first time we've seen them get out front this early. Now, if Magenta can lead the most laps this race, that'd be big for them as well. That'll put Lime out of the chances. But Limes look like they're gonna possibly take it to the inside here. Probably on the next corner, I guess. Lime wants to lead Yellow, racing Light Gray back there for 3rd. They're gonna hope they can get back to the lead here soon, Yellow. Magenta currently looks like they're gonna try to run away from Lime. Pull way back there, got around Maroon. I can't tell if they're moving up or not, but Purple is likely out of the chance of the championship soon, as they have not been doing good this race. I would say most likely, Magenta at this point has been Yellow. But I'll take Magenta suddenly like everything to go wrong for them. Like Gray has gotten around Lime for 2nd now. Might have some more cars up for the lead here soon. But Magenta has a whole 2nd lead in front of Light Gray in that little pack there, as Lime is now getting freight trained on the outside. Let's go to the inside of them. Light Gray's gonna block Lime there. Which will give Yellow the opportunity to get to the inside as Blue pushes them. Yellow decide not to go in there, and that's gonna slow down their line. And Lime's gonna fall into 3rd place here. The question is, how much momentum is that? Sorry. That line has gotten a lot of momentum from that lap. They were running back to back to back. They took up 7/10 of a second on Magenta. Light Gray is now going to look for the lead from Magenta here. As there's now about 5 cars there, as Blue is trying to get around to Yellow at this point. Light Gray dived to the inside of Magenta here. Purple's way back there. Purple outside its main pack, I'd say. Lime's going to go to the inside of Light Gray for 2nd place. I think it's a great surgence in the center of the corner. See if Light Gray has anything for them on the end of the corner, but it looks like Lime's going to be cleared of Light Gray for 2nd here, as the Brown looks like they're going to join this front pack. You see Purple way back there. But it doesn't matter that much for them, as Magenta has now led 5 laps to clinch the most laps led, nearly 14 at least at this point. It's only Magenta and Lime have led laps so far. Once someone else leads, that might be a bit lower. Here comes Light Gray. Coming up onto Lime again. Brown got to the inside of Blue there for 4th. Too much fighting for them to be able to catch up to Magenta. They really need to get past this leader, but they don't really need to. It helps they don't. Magenta would much prefer it if they didn't get to there. Or her, he or him. He or her, I don't know. As now Lime, the member of Magenta here. Lime's gonna be the inside of Light Gray. Will they be able to get to the inside of Magenta? Nope, they actually fell back off a bit there. Light Gray go to the inside. As they have kind of fallen off, those back 3 cars that pack they found a little bit ago have fallen off. Actually, Blue's gonna look like they're gonna catch them soon. Not gonna be all of them will. Brown a bit outside there. I guess Yellow got to the inside. Light Gray gonna run off that corner. It looks like they're gonna be able to do anything with that. They're gonna go to the inside of Magenta here for the lead. Can Light Gray pull it off? Light Gray is not in championship hopes, but he would probably happily take a win. Lime fell off a bit after that corner. Light Gray continues to be the inside of Magenta. But Magenta probably got the good run off the end of the corner. Light Gray's gonna need to dive to the inside here and get a great entrance and hopefully pull up in front of Magenta. Magenta is a great corner there. Will be anything out on the exit of the corner. I think Magenta's lead again. Still, Light Gray has no pushers from behind as the other 4 cars have kind of fallen off a bit here. Brown's gonna go inside of Lime for 3rd. You can see how far back Purple is. About that top 11 or so, I believe. There's a big gap back. Look at top 11. About a 5-second gap between the 2 groups. Meanwhile, a group is formed up behind Magenta once again. And with Brown going to the inside, looks like Blue's gonna give him support. Who's Yellow gonna push? Maybe Blue here. Light Gray getting down the inside in front of Brown. Can they get anything that's run? There's only 2 cars on the outside, but Magenta's just been so fast on the outside. Light Gray's gonna get a great middle of the corner. Light Gray's gonna take the lead here at Homestead. Magenta's trying to save out it. They're gonna be able to pull down in front of Magenta. They will. Light Gray takes the lead. The most cars we had lead in one race was 3. And that is currently, well, not record, but tied in this race now. There's actually many races that have been these 3 leaders. Yeah. But never we had 4 leaders before, as now look behind Light Gray now. There's a huge amount of cars packing up behind them. That's as big as the 20 laps led for Magenta not get the most laps led. So if someone like Yellow gets up front and Magenta falls back, they could possibly stick the championship here. But Magenta has not fallen off whatsoever. They formed that line. Looks like Magenta might actually be able to catch back up to Light Gray. Magenta, in fact, is going to go to the inside of Light Gray right here. Almost made contact. Let's put... They side drafted them and almost ran into the corner of Light Gray's car. Quarter panel. That would have been huge if Magenta wrecked there. They're now side by side. Light Gray should get the run off the corner. Magenta has no help on the bottom, which usually helps get past them, but Magenta doesn't care. Magenta's probably the best car out there today. And in fact, Magenta will show their speed as they will get around Light Gray. Magenta's just been dominating today so far. There's this 2-lap section there, led by Light Gray. Light gray's on the inside of magenta, not quite. Light gray, go to the inside of magenta on that corner. They're gonna take back the lead. It looks like the cars behind them are starting to catch back up a bit here, especially lime and yellow. Also, the two that magenta has to worry about the most. Of course, 9 laps. That's gonna. They need to have light gray lead a lot of laps here, or for lime to get back to the lead and lead a lot of laps towards the end of this race. For magenta not to get the most laps led, but lime out of championship hopes. And maybe 10, I believe, but they already at it, probably. Light gray. Got a little bit of a gap here to magenta, but they'll probably catch back up here as soon as the cars behind them start forming a line and start forming a line and start getting a lot of speed going. Actually, in fact, look at behind Brownlee. There's like a 6-car pack that just probably has a lot of speed right now. They are single file behind them. Yellow, looking to the inside of magenta for second place. Magenta's been a hard car to pass today. But it looks like Yellow's gonna get the help of Lime, possibly. They will. Magenta has done so well on this 3 and 4 here so far today. But it looks like Yellow might get the best of them here off the corner. Gonna be close. They're still side by side. Yellow's gonna take the spot for second. How can Lime get around for third? It looks like they had a great center of the corner here. They'll probably have a great exit as well. But Yellow's still gonna hold on a second here as Yellow. They might catch up to light gray. Maybe the best idea here. Immediately. And I don't know what happened there, but it looks like Yellow just let Magenta go around as they're going to pitch. That's what's going on. I'm so confused. Light blue looks like they're gonna lead the lap. Or is it cyan? Light blue. As they're working for the most leaders in a race. 4. See what these cars can do as big contact between blue and black there on the pit road. And then we're up in the lead pack, so it doesn't matter too much. Light gray is gonna get out pretty quickly, so is lime and yellow. Magenta is sitting in the pits a bit here. They're gonna lose a few spots. Light gray takes the lead with lime and yellow behind them. Yellow and lime, I guess. It just caught up way a bit back bumper of lime there. They're already gonna try to take third back here. Actually, lime looks to be a bit slow off the corner. That's gonna let a lot of cars get to magenta there. They can't get past them soon. "105, love that laugh. I gotta figure out who that is." Cyan. The 5th leader of this race. Now yellow really badly needs to get out front here. Maybe let... Yellow can let light gray lead every lap except for the last one. I think yellow might have a chance at the championship here. As cars like they're starting to go around magenta here, so there's actually lapped traffic gonna get in the way possibly. Like yellow's gonna go for the lead right away and just hope magenta falls back a lot of positions. the main issue here is Magenta has a lot of laps here. Looks like they're gonna get slowed behind Cyan. That might give light gray a chance. Cyan actually gonna pull to the outside here. I'm gonna block light gray. That might not be the fact. Wait a sec here. Cyan led that lap as well. Cyan tried a fantastic pit stop because they are now up to second place here. That's more cars in front of Magenta. I don't know if it's enough cars, but it's more cars from Magenta. I think Magenta probably is the championship now. One at this point, as the cars that were in front of Magenta have fallen off a bit. Yellow's gonna need a bit more than that, as they already lose 3 spots. Even if Yellow can win here, they're 8 points back. Magenta has 3 over them. In terms of that, the most laps led, just on that. And that is now the 6th car to lead a lap in this race. 6, that's double any previous race here. It's like huge pack behind Yellow. I'm not gonna be able to do anything here. Basically, what Yellow needs here for the championship is to either have something go wrong and get passed by every car. I know if being in the back of that pack will be enough. Only need more cars around them. Or for Magenta to be involved in a crash and get out of the race and finish way in the back. Someone has had a very disappointing race so far has been Purple. You can see there. They're up in 12th, looks like. Magenta is still in the top 5 at this point. They're still likely gonna win the race. Win the championship, not the race. But Yellow's not running a race this season. Watch out, it looks like you have a new contender of Black. Head up to the pack there, and they're gonna start running race. That pack is kind of separated here. Magenta, now 4th in line. Just need to do well enough. That Magenta will win any tiebreaker, unless there's somehow a tiebreaker between Purple and Magenta. Then I believe Purple would win the tiebreaker. Actually, they might not have managed to get the top 3 as well. And Black has caught up to Yellow already. .109 laps, that'll be Yellow's left led again. Black to the inside, they're gonna go around Yellow. Man, we could have a 7th different leader in this race. 7 cars. Now Black takes the lead at Homestead. He can hold off in this corner from a Yellow who might dive on them. We got it here. Now Yellow got a huge 3 points there, but they got it to the point where only, I think, Magenta has clinched the most laps led, which puts Lime and Tan, I believe, out of the chance of a championship now. It looks fast right now, light pink. Could they possibly get the front? They dominated Kansas early. Lose it to Magenta in the end, or to light gray. I think it was they lost it to Magenta, not sure they dominated and light gray took over. Well, they're looking for revenge here, losing their first career win at Homestead. Well, Black has no wins either. It'll just be one light for Black, then they're gonna switch over to the light pink. Or what will this be now? 8th different leader? Light pink can hold off Black here. Looks like they will here. Magenta, back to 4th. They are known for stealing wins, but there'll be just 2 laps to go. They'll have 2 laps to get around 3 cars. If they can do that, that'd be quite impressive. Light pink now is one lap. Led 1 lap. Black's gonna be wasting light pink for the win here. I don't think yellow or magenta have enough to be able to do anything about it. Black to the inside of light pink going to this corner. These were two cards who did not seem like they had a chance early on. Earlier on, it looked like it was going to be yellow, magenta, plus was it lime, light gray, blue. Those look like the cards the race would lead here, but Black, despite having contact on pit road, had a fantastic pit stop as they're going to take the white flag here. For one lap to go. Will there be one final lead change, or will Black win their first race of their career? Light pink, trying to get into the... I'm thinking they're going to be close enough here. They're going to need a push from yellow. How much of a run will yellow get off this? I don't think light pink will have enough. Black coming off turn 2. Just one more set of corners away from victory here. Homestead, Miami. Going into 3. Nothing from light pink. Light pink's going to fall back even a little bit here. Black comes out of nowhere at the end of this race with a fantastic pit stop and is going to win at Homestead. And magenta will be your championship winner. Just 3 laps led by Black in honor of magenta fashion of how they win. That's the most laps led by magenta in a race, and it's the only race where they led laps and didn't win. Magenta comes home 4th, which will be enough, given that they have 6 extra bonus points. It would be like if they won and led a lap. Like, you know, how they usually do. What a race from magenta. What a race from yellow. What a cheerful race for purple here. They will come home 10th, actually. They came back and got the 10th place finish. I think. I think they finished 11th, actually. That is past. Okay. I think they found turn purple when they needed to execute the most. They failed to do so. Black just had a great race all day long. I mean, and by all day long, I mean the last few laps had a great race. Frames are dropping. Okay, they're gonna. You can see here, final standings. Black with the win. Brian fell back 2 laps. I'm not sure what that was about. Probably had a long pit stop on something. White was way far back, yeah. It was contact between white and brown. Black. First in the season. On the final race of the season.